Okay, first of all, we can make the rectangle in here. Click from this corner, and we can place to the another corner, 20 around 30 and 18 meter approximately. Okay, then now we can make the curve corner in here. We can use the 2-point arc, and we can offset it inside in here approximately just like this, around 2.4 meter, and make the rectangle. Draw the rectangle, and the rectangle. Then we can erase some unnecessary line over there. Okay, then we can make the 2-point arc in here. Click from this corner to this corner until to this position in here. Can type 64S and enter in here. Enter, and then we can select the 2-point arc. Okay, and set the 2-point arc in here. Okay, we can set the 2-point arc in here and also in here. Okay, and then this is the first step. So the next step is we can use the eraser in here. We can use the eraser in here to erase some unnecessary line over there in here. We can just erase some unnecessary line like this and also this one. Okay, so until this current step is we can click these surfaces and select a push pull. We can push it up, type 1 meter in here. Then we can triple click, right click, and make component, and then we can just create. Okay, and after that we can select move, tap Control on our keyboard, click from this position to this position, then you can move it up, type 4 meter in here, enter, and select move it up again and again and again and again. So there is the result. We have 4 story in here. We have a 4 story, and then now we can draw the another line in here, but we can make it to be unique. The both of the slab, we can make the both of the slab to be unique. Then we can select a rectangle in here, then we can make the rectangle in here. Okay, then we can click the surface and push it until to the behind, around 2.5 meter only, and then enter. Then and after that we can select the 2-point arc and click from this middle until the position in here, and also this one from the middle until this position. Then we can push it down in here and push it down in here. Okay, so this is the result, and then we can select the 2-point arc and select the midpoint in here and midpoint in here. Okay, then we can click and push it down and click and push it down in here, and then we can erase some unnecessary line over there in here. Okay, so this is about the result. Okay, so I think we can make the uniqueness in here about the result. Okay, and then I have an idea. So we can also make. Okay, I will click this one and then select the headrest of model, and then we can also explore more about this trim. Then we can select a move and move it to the behind again around 4 meter in here. So there is a little terrace in here in this commercial building anyway. Okay, and after that okay, maybe we can make it more larger. So we can just select this left side area only from the top left until the bottom right in here, and then we can select move and move it to the front around 3 meter. We can add 3 meter more from the current position in here. Okay, so this is about the position, or maybe we can just let it be same with another slab anyway. Okay, then now we can make the rectangle to make the conceptual column structural around 801 meter approximately. Then we can place on this position, then we can triple click, right click, and make component, and then we can just create. Okay, then we can select a move. Place to the position, then we can place to this another position in here. Then we can select move, type Control, and we can type 3/ and enter in here. So the distance for the every single column is around 10 meter approximately. So there is need more calculative structural engineering in here. Then we can type 2/ and enter in here. Okay, then now we can triple click and offset it outside again around 500 millimeter in here. Okay, then we can push it down until to the another position in here, and also this one. Okay, and also this one. Then we can again, okay, we can offset it outside. We can offset it outside around 500 millimeter in here for that slab, and we can type 200 millimeter in here. Okay, and again this one. Okay, we can click and offset it outside 500 millimeter. Okay, and push it down until the position, and then we can erase some unnecessary line. Then we can offset it outside again 500 millimeter again, and click the surface and push it down wait 200 millimeter in here. Okay, around 200 millimeter. So we need to, okay, we need to do like that, and then again for this one, offset it outside of 500 millimeter. Okay, and push it down. Okay, erase. Okay, then we can offset it outside of 500 millimeter in here. Click the surface and push it down 200 millimeter in here. Okay, then now we can see about the result, but we have to calculate again about the structural column system. So we need the adjustment about the column system in here. We can select move and place. We can we can move this both of the column in here. We can move this one, and then okay, maybe we can make sure to the strengthen of the column just like this, approximately on the middle of it. Okay, and after that now we can select all this curve, and also straight line over there in here. We can select this every single line in here. We can select this every single line on this perimeter of the slab in here, and then we can select edit, select a copy, exit from the group. Okay, and then we can select edit and paste in place. Then we can move, and okay, we can move it to or we can move it up just for temporary, and then we can select the line in here. We can select the line, then we can push it down until to that position in here, until to that position approximately. Then we can triple click, make group. Okay, then we can erase some unnecessary line over there, and we can select the both of this vertical line, and then we can select move, type control and place to the position. Then we can type 6/ and enter in here. Okay, to divide the surfaces like that. Okay, we can select the vertical line, and then we can select move, type control. Okay, place to the position. Then we can type 3/ and enter in here, and it will be divided automatically. And then now anyway, we just make the another we just make the slab. Okay, or we can divide about the bending. We can just select the all of the surface except this curve. We select this all of the surface except this curve, because we need to upgrade more into the 3D model of curtain wall in here. Then we can select extension, lattice maker, and then now we can select gray glass and enter in here. Okay, and then we can assign about the materials every single corner in here to be the same, to like that. And then now we can select the opacity and select the we can adjust the opacity and select the level of darkness over there, and maybe we can make that opacity transparent in here. Okay, just like this. Okay, sorry. We need to explore more again. Sorry, it's getting trouble. So anyway, we need to scale. We need to scale about this one. We need to scale about this one, and we can. Okay, we can select all. We can deselect the surfaces over there. Okay, we can just select the rectangle in here. Can select move, tap control. Can select move, tap control. Okay, from this position and place, type 3/enter in here. Okay, and then we can select extension lattice maker and just make this glazing in here. Okay, then now we can assign about this glazing on the corner especially. Okay, just like this. Then we can select move, tap control, and place to that position in here, and we can scale until to that way in here. Okay, and after that we can make the perimeter of it. Okay, we can just select this line, and then we can select edit and copy, and we can select the edit and paste in place. Okay, then we can select a move. Okay, we can move into the position in here. Okay, then we can make the surfaces over there in here and place to that position in here. Okay, then we can triple click and make group and select another surfaces. Okay, we can select the line and place type for /enter in here. You can select the vertical line and place. Sorry, we can select the vertical line, select a move, tap control and place to the position. Then we can type 9/enter in here, and again the vertical line, select a move, tap control. We can vertical line, select a move, tap control and place to the position. Then we can type /enter in here. Okay, so we can select all. You can select all except this curve, except this curve. Okay, and then now we can extension lattice maker and select the OK in here, and make sure the composition and option are similar with the previous. Sorry, I need to repeat again. We have to deselect the curve. We have to deselect the curve in here. Okay, and then now we can extension lattice maker and okay, just like this. Okay. Okay, just like this, and then now we can assign about the opacity level and level of darkness in here. Okay, just like this, and then now okay, I think we need to make unique, and we can make unique. Okay, then we can make the line in here. Okay, then we can push it down in here. Okay, I think it's not to be more eligible structural system anyway in here. So you can improve by yourself about this structural composition, but there is it should be like a railing system in here. It should be a railing system. Okay, then we can make the plane. Okay, we can make the rectangle. Okay, we can make the landscaping in here. Select move, tap control and place to this another position in here. Okay, Okay, this is a canopy, and there is like a drop off lock or entrance area in here. So there is entrance. Then now we can make the another. We can now make the another color. We can assign with the another color of this one to make it more signature. Okay, we can select the color wheel. Okay, we can make the different color in here. Okay, this is for example in here. So this is a different color, and maybe we can make it more landscape element in here. Okay, we can make more landscape element in here. Okay, so I think it's more elegance. So you can improve more about this one. Okay, and then we can just offset it inside and push it down. We can push it down in here, and also this one. You can offset it inside and push it down until to that position in here. You can erase some unnecessary line. Okay. Okay, then we can offset it inside and push it down until that position in here. Okay, so this is for just for a schematic stair step. So you have to improve more about this one. Okay, just like this. Then now we can add more component like silhouette, like a silhouette component in here to make it more representative enough. Okay, and that one, and we can activate about the shadow and activate the another style in here to make it more representative enough. Okay, and okay, I think that's all. Okay. Okay, we can assign about the canopy color in here. Okay, just like this. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope it will be a lot of benefit of you. You can improve more about the entrance and another door access area in here. Okay, I mean it needs to unique. It need to be uniqueness. We need to make unique like that. Okay, and just wait for my next video, and you can save this video. You can type a comment if you have any question anyway. Thank you for watching, and just wait for my next tutorial. Thank you.